welcome to the Tishalita show. How are you guys doing? I am your host, Tishalita. Y'all already know Tisha, Lita, Tisha, Lita. Hey, hey, hey. So if you guys are new to me, welcome, welcome, welcome. When you guys are joining the show, don't forget your glass because we're going to talk the things in them. So this glass that you see here, this glass symbolizes a toast to the weekend. You guys been working from Monday to Friday, so it's time to kick back, relax, kick off our issues, and talk the things with Tishalita, alright? So, I'll start the show off with the Dear Tishalita. But wait, what? I take a sip. Malay, sip. I take a sip with me. I hope all the viewers, everybody watching, I take a sip with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, normally I just do my Dear Tishalita by myself because it's Dear Tishalita. But I've been talking with someone for a while now, and I love our vibes. And she will be here with me throughout the whole show. And you guys will also get into her as a person, her personality, and also, this beautiful black woman that is here that you guys see is an entrepreneur as well. So, gotta support my sister, and we're gonna be here throughout the whole show, girl. How you girl?
I kind of didn't start. I don't know.
So this is where Dear Tishalita and if that's it, we finally meet, finally meet.
It's about time.
Yeah.
It really was about time. It really was.
So let me tell you, the Dear Tishalita was sent by I cannot tell you that because when you guys are forwarding the Dear Tishalita, your name stays anonymous. Alright, ladies and gentlemen?
Ooh.
Yeah. So the
it's juicy.
The Dear Tishalita will be this. My friends are organizing a girls trip, and I don't want to go for 2 reasons. My body is not where I want it to be. Girl, I can understand. It's not where I want it to be. And one of my girlfriend's new boyfriend is also there with someone I know. And it's in my heart to tell her, and he is coming on this trip. What should I do? So first and foremost, I would like to say this. Then I get a trip no more because if it's a girl's trip, why is he there? Why is she bringing her boyfriend along? That's the first thing I would want to say.
She being extra.
It's a time, it's a getaway. You're with your girls, everybody working, especially if you're entrepreneurs, you're a businesswoman. Everybody got a hectic schedule, so this is a getaway. If that case, everybody should bring their boyfriend and then call it a couple's trip.
But suppose everybody don't have a boyfriend.
But find one shit.
Oh, you like?
For the man.
Let me clutch my pearls. Wait, you dating not using the Lord Jesus.
I'm just kidding, y'all. I already know.
Look, you know what? Take your ex to Punta Cana. Just bring your ex and go to Punta Cana.
People in MILZ
if
say
you're
that.
single.
MILZ, what should you... Okay, you know what? Move it on.
Okay. They need to leave her home. That's what I think. Since you so want to be with him, stay home with him. Yeah, just stay home with him because everybody don't have a boyfriend. You don't know. Okay, unless I just that squad, just everybody got man. You see, but not everybody does have a boyfriend, and sometimes
you just want to be with your girls because
this conversation don't be the same, the vibe don't be the same. We love our men, but even certain things that you talk about, like not like you're doing something bad, but it's like you want to talk about, you want to refer something to something else, and then you can't speak about that in front of your significant other. It's just a different...
Yeah, the level of conversation, because men were going to be men. They want to talk about other things. It's not really being saying that only thing that men talk about is women, but it does got guy code. Just like how we have the guy code, they have girl code.
And it's a different vibe because you feel like it's all... It's like we in high school and we having fun. The best relationships you had was when you was in high school, and that's just a reality because there was no real responsibility to them. Yes. It was just we chilling with our friends during the day, then we go movies with them on the weekend, and it was fun. Or you be like, my best date was talent show. I was with my friends, he was with his boys, and then we meet the
pastor. That's a cute little thing
that's fun. Like everyone gets to have a fun night, but we come together
without thinking about anything. Not meaning that you're automatically doing anything wrong. It's just that you're just being yourself. You're just freeing or opening your wings a little bit with your girls, catching up and just talking to things, and then you're just doing all your girls thing and the fellas doing the fellas things. You understand?
Like,
but I don't mean nobody doing wrong.
Like it's exactly you're freer with your friends than you would ever be with your partner, even though but it's a different. It's just a different vibe. Yeah, it's nothing wrong, but I know I'm speaking like this because this has been a topic in my squad of friends. It's nothing wrong. It's just a different vibe. Yeah. Like, there are some things I would you would say with your girlfriends, or you would talk about, you ain't talking about that in front of your dude. It's disrespectful. Damn near disrespectful to speak certain topics in front of your current partner. You understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
But if your friend is there and then you, say when you see somebody that, you know, but all right, you could rag on him right there and then, but if your partner there, look, me and my friends like to roast. Bear in mind, if you're ex, you're being roasted. No, whenever you're being seen, you're being roasted. Point blank, period, baby. So,
right
so
then.
you can't roast with your partner because your partner gonna think like, oh, you care. No, just roast him. It has nothing to do with care. We just roasting.
Oh Jesus. No. So no, let me just move on to the part where her friend, she said her new dude, her new boyfriend, is also deal with a friend of hers, and she just, it's on her heart, and she just do not know how to tell her.
Is the friend in the squad?
Yes, it's one of her friends.
That's going on the trip?
Yes, her boyfriend is also there with a person that she knows, and she just do not know how to tell her this information. And she says she feels, you know, bad, like, and he
not
bringing
the trip though. Not the trip is the trip ain't it, Tony?
Let me tell you something. We can end up in a whole love and hip hop.
The trip, exactly. The trip
Yeah,
just
we
ain't the
can end up in a
time.
whole.
You gonna just end up being like, squash this because this is a trip. Like, that gonna be the bottom line anyway. You're basically gonna tell everyone to squash it because it's a trip. And now you wanna get it back.
Okay, so what you think? You think she should wait till after the trip, or she should tell her before? So that, okay, let me get another option. So she tell her before the trip, so that if anything, if she's sad, her friends then could be there to console her on the trip.
Give me some.
Or,
Give me some. That's the answer right there. That's the answer right there.
It's either that, or she waited after the trip because she just leaving her, you know, flow, because she's with the feelings, and she's happy with this dude for the moment, and she didn't want to ruin it. But what's your option one?
I vote option one because you know why? Ain't nothing to help you get over quick the new location. I vote option one. I vote that we go express ourselves on the plane with the wine. And then when we reach, we go cry in the pool. You could cry in the pool. You don't want to cry in the pool?
You want to hit a girl strip.
Hell yeah.
So after the breakup, you know, let her know that she could, you know, she got more options.
You have us. You have us.
Yes.
That's it
so
right there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's it right there.
So ladies and gentlemen,
Mm-hmm.
That's it right there.
You tell her, and now you go have a bomb ass time. Take the picture so he understands. So he know.
Yeah. People, you know,
Don't
there
do
you
that.
have it. So, you know, to the guests who sent that dear Tishalita, you got your answer.
Yeah, tell her, and then now you just go have a good ass time. Be so extra. Ladies, man, like, look now.
People don't listen to MILZ. We're not doing this today.
Look, I petty. I gonna make you miss that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, segment number 1. What's up, you guys? And we're back. So we're going to get into our personality. So you guys may know her from the videos. Yes, yeah, hint. The hashtag is AP. That's it. So her name is Milinne Delices Gumbs. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me on the show.
So Milinne, for those who do not know you, can you please let the people in them know who is Milinne?
Okay, well, hi guys. Tishalita just said, my name is Milinne. I am the founder of La Rose Hair Oil, but I know you know me from all the videos on Facebook with me putting people up and talking the realest thing that I know off the dome. AP, that's it. So I'm going to let it roll back to you.
People, I had to make my research. I had to get into it. I didn't I didn't really want free oil. Maybe if you did bring the free oil for me, you're going to accept it. I like gifts. Just putting it out there. So I went on to Victor's. I was in Phillipsburg. I went to Victor's and I said, you know what? Let me try out this oil. I want my hair to grow. So ladies and people, I want my hair to grow. Lashes, edges, them edges. Ladies, get your edges together, okay? Summer coming up. So we have the oil. So for those who are viewing, this is the oil. And I went in for the oil alone, but then I end up finding the conditioner. So this is my little bottle, everybody. Like I'm testing and experimenting, I said, you know what, I'm going to take the small bottle. So this is it. I only lose a little bit. I just get it. I just get it. I don't judge me. I just get it. So Milinne, let me just start off first and foremost about the name in itself, La Rose. Why La Rose hair oil?
Okay, well, honestly, a lot of people think that La Rose means that it's actually the oil is made from roses, but a lot of people would be surprised to know that La Rose, the reason that the oil is named La Rose is because it's my mother's name. I did not know how I could make her name live on, or I did not know how I could give her a legacy, because in my culture I realized that she was an immigrant and she came here, and it's gonna break my heart if she goes and then that's it. Like, no one's gonna know who she ever was.
Oh, wow.
So I decided one way for her name to live forever, that even if the next 10, 15, 20 years you're gonna be like La Rose, her name is gonna go on, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to just ring out and live forever. Even if she goes, I can hear her name forever because it's the oil. So it's really sentimental to me.
Oh wow, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it, and the way how you're speaking about it is very passionate.
Yes,
you
I
understand?
love
So
my mama.
that's a wonderful story. So now, wow, I really still stuck, on the legacy, which is very beautiful, and a lot of respect with ice cream.
No, Haitian, boom.
Oh,
Gotta
wow.
make it live on.
Okay, shout out to Mazur and we saying what's up. So then moving on, we have Let Your Fro Grow, which is the slogan. So
Yes.
where did that came from?
Okay, I'm gonna be extremely honest. It's cliche, and I hope Eddie Murphy does not sue me one day for this.
Oh my god.
But do you happen to know the movie Coming to America?
Yes.
The commercial, just let your soul glow with the Jerry curls.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why, but I just was like, let your fro grow. And I was singing it, and I was like, this is catchy. It's catchy. It works. So that's literally how that happened.
But for future references, you gotta check that out. Alright. Just, you ain't hear it from me, but you gotta check that out. Just put it out.
I was like, they're probably going to sue me, so I was like, I'm careful, but I was like, no, I would give him free oil, so he has natural hair,
wow.
so I'll hook his whole family up if he needed that. No problem.
So you started off with the oil. So why did you decided to emerge, like go on now to make the conditioner? What was the reason?
Okay, the reason that I wanted to make the conditioner is because I realized what I had after I made it available to the public. I didn't know what I have because, in all honesty, I've been using the oil since I was a little kid. And I remember being in Holland because at a point in time, I had this ridiculous amount of hair. And now, natural hair is in. But I'm going to be honest, and if I may, when I was a little kid in primary school, my hair was frowned upon. It was teased. It wasn't beautiful. Everyone wanted the sleek, straight look.
Yeah.
Lord, it's mean right now because I have all weave, but I love myself, but I'm just saying everyone wanted that look. So I caved. Oh. At first, I couldn't get my hair permed. I couldn't get my hair straightened. My mom was like, no.
Yeah.
And when I got to high school, it became something that I just needed to have. Everyone was straightening their hair. And then, when you have like that one cousin that you both can't do something, so then it's okay. But then that cousin gets to do it. Man, I was like, no. No. She got to straighten her hair. Oh, hell no. She came to school with her hair down to her back. I went home and I was like, you know what, mommy, please. And she said no. So what I did was told her I was going to go to the salon to get my hair washed and blow dried. And I straightened my own hair.
Oh,
and
wow.
Came home with my hair permed. The biggest mistake of my entire life. Oh. I regretted every minute of it.
So how did you do the transition from your straight hair back to your natural? Your hair is natural right now?
Completely natural.
Okay, so you had to cut it off and start back from zero. That's what you're telling me that you did, or you had to leave it fade out?
To be honest, I was trying that method, and there's a certain time, or I would say part, in that whole transition that your hair begins to literally fall out as you wash it. I felt as though this was controlling my life. I didn't know what to do. I really tied a lot of my womanhood, my beauty, everything to my hair. And I always had a lot of hair. So when it started to go, and my mama was right because she told me it was going to go. What? She told me not to straighten it. She told me that's what was going to happen to it.
Yeah.
And I just came out of the shower and I remember so clearly my husband left to go to the store, literally down the road to the house, because every area got a shop.
Yeah.
So down the road to the house, and I was in the shower and it was shedded. I remember standing in the mirror and blow drying my hair, and the amount of hair that was coming out, I literally just took his clippers and just shaved off my head. So he came back to a bald-headed wife. And I mean bald.
What you're saying is extremely important because they have a lot of young... it's changing now. It's changing. A lot of people want to straighten, but like you said, natural hair is the it thing now. It's just like, when we were talking about, colorism. We're not going to touch on that, ladies and gentlemen, because that's a conversation for next day. But it's the new it thing, and we are noticing that as time goes by, we are coming back to our roots.
And it's a beautiful thing,
we are coming back to our roots because now it's the melanin. Everybody melanin now.
Just
everybody the sister and
everybody who ain't, if you ain't even melanin, they melanin.
Yeah,
so they just want to be. It's like, yes, we know honey. You just didn't know yet. But we knew honey. We knew.
Yes, ma'am.
Black is smart, baby. Black is smart.
Oh, girl. Promotion.
Everything black.
So, where the oil is concerned, so you started back from zero. So when did you actually pay attention and know that this oil was the bomb.com? When did you actually start to notice that this is something serious and it's really working?
God.
When
I started to get feedback. That still is the number one thing that drives the whole, I would say, the whole shebang, the whole show, the feedback. Because as much as I always had hair, I never paid attention to what was actually causing this to happen. Yeah. So when people will come back and like, oh my God, I have alopecia and it grew my hair, and they're like, oh my God, I have so much reviews of people telling me they've been trying to go their edges for so long, and I just bought your oil and it grows.
No, let me tell you something, pause. On the Tishalita show, we have a vocabulary book. Okay, I'm gonna just stop it right here, sis. It's wells. Wells.
Ooh.
Wells.
The wells?
Wells.
Oils.
All right.
Is the oils. Okay, well, the oils.
Ooh, I love it.
Oils, honey. The oils grows the head out of your edges. And then I'm like, okay, I'm very positive, but I'm also very aware of the world and that people can be negative. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what, you probably gassing me up or whatever the case. So you just want to be extra nice. And then another review came. And then another review came. And then another review. And my husband was like, you know what you need to do? You need to post it. Like, this is insane. I'm like, I'm having a hard time believing this oil is doing this. I was in such shock with the results that I would ask certain people, like, are you being completely honest? Like, are you really just using this product alone?
With what you're saying right now, so what is the biggest story that you ever heard that actually make you know that, okay, boom, that's it. This is it. What story, what experience made you said that this is it? You're going to take this on a next level?
When I walked into Cake House and a cancer patient that I didn't know that she got the oil, recognized who I was, and hugged me and tell me the whole story, and I just break down and cry inside of it all. Because she said, like, the things that she was saying, I was like, girl, like, you...
Wow.
It was just like... And then because it was a lot, and it really sucks that people go through that. Like, the reason why I get emotional about it is because the disease still exists.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so frustrating. So it ties into a lot, and I've lost so much people from the disease. But when she said the story, and because the thing that I do is once you got cancer or you have an illness that caused your hair to be gone, the oil is for free for the rest of your life. Because, I'm sorry, I've watched people that I love with my soul, not even my soul, just disappear because of this disease.
Yeah, I get
that. You shouldn't have to pay for your hair. This thing took it away. You fight. You come back. You should just, damn it, you should just have your hair. I know what it feels for that to just go.
Yeah.
So you should, and she explained it, and she's like, I couldn't, and then she's like, she was trying to buy the oil for me still, and she just couldn't believe that her hair was back, and then she just like showed me her hair, and I was like and she was like, I still was like, what? And she was like, girl, up to a month ago, I ain't had nothing like it. I was like, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are paying attention to these experiences, these stories, and I hope I get my oil, get my eyes, you know what I'm saying? So, can you please, because I'm watching this oil, they have a lot going on here. So, can you just please let the people in them know how to use these products? Because you have the oil and the conditioner. How should they use this product to get results? Not saying that everybody's results will be the same. I'm not saying that.
That is true. Everyone's results is not the same. That
yes,
is true.
I'm just putting it out, yo. I'm not no specialist. I ain't know none of that. So don't go back and say Tishalita say no me talk that mess, okay? I talk the things and then but not that.
I could give you a perfect example too. If you guys know me, I post a lot about my family. I have a daughter that I had a whole, she was coming out with the whole boom boom. And that ain't happened. I'm just saying God has a sense of humor. But anyways, that did not happen. And for the life of me, I went to some clients, honestly, and I can show it to you on my messenger. That's how honest I am with the situation with the oil. Yeah. And I asking, how did the oil grow your kid's hair and my daughter's hair? It's taking forever. But it's growing, but it's taking forever. And there's some results that surprise me to the point that shock me to my core. There's some kids that are born after my daughter and they had no hair and they use the oil and now they have afros and it's like,
oh wow.
And then I realized that I wasn't using it correctly on babies.
Your own oil.
Yes, I wasn't using it correctly because when I started applying the methods that the mothers out there were using, my daughter don't have no more bald spots. Wait till have 1 year old birdies. Shoot. Anyway, y'all gonna see like the whole, like it's a whole different, baby in the mix. So I'm like, that's why I'm like, you should always ask a question. Never think you know it all. That is stupid. Yes. That is really, really stupid.
Yes, very important.
Be honest about your product. Be honest to your clients. Because when you lie, you jeopardize something. You jeopardize trust. Yeah. And when it comes to people's hair and things that are on them that matter like that, you can't be lying to them.
Yeah. 2 questions before we can continue. Can you please let the viewers know how to use these 2 products together? Okay. How would it work? Not how it would work.
But how to use it?
How to use it? Do they wash their hair and then put in the oil, put in the conditioner, then put in the oil, or how? Just how?
Okay, well, to be honest, what I do, that's the thing. I always explain how to use a product by using what I do.
Your example, yeah.
Because, like I say, I don't know how it works with everyone.
And
but this is the best method that I think gives the best results.
But is this product though, is it for all hair types or
yes,
not?
Yes, it is. Even weave. Like I say, I'm learning.
Okay, wow.
Apparently, there is things that I did not know that this could do. It restores your weave. Go to Royal Beauty Salon. It's Royal Beauty Salon, and I went there, and she came out with a wig, and she's like, "Girl, look at what your oil did," and it turned the hair so curly and pretty. And I'm like, "What else is in there?" She's like, "Nothing. I just let it soak in it a little bit, and this is what it brought it back." So apparently it's for wig restoration as well. Like,
so ladies and gentlemen, the entrepreneur, the creator of this oil, she made the oil, but she's also learning
as I go along.
Yeah, as she go along, what her oil is capable of.
Which is very fun for me. So that's why when there's a thing that I do, for instance, locks. I didn't know how the oil worked on locks. So what I do is, if I don't know what it's going to do to your hair type, your first bottle is free. And what I want from you is this. Just come back and tell me what happened.
Okay, I can tell you what happened. I hear
you can just come back and tell me
what happened. I hear what she said,
if you have like a hair type that I don't know about, you could come to me. I'm going to give you the bottle for free because I want to know the results as well.
Yeah. she ain't gonna tell you specifically how to use it. She'll leave you do all your thing. No.
But I will tell you how I use it.
Alright.
So what I do is I wash my hair with not regular shampoo, of course. The shampoo costs $2.50. It's the little orange one. Everyone knows it don't matter how much MILZ reach or how far MILZ reach. MILZ will buy what she buys till the day that she dies. So the little orange shampoo for $2.50. If the big bottle is $4, yes, life is great. I wash my hair with that. And then what I do is I apply the leave-in conditioner after. And then I leave it saturate in the hair. And then I comb out my hair using the conditioner. It makes the process much easier, especially if you have like the thick natural hair, the thick hair. I'm telling you, take it from me, please. Just comb out your hair with this bad boy. And if you anything like me, I got a little trick. I just plait my hair while I done finish, rinsing out and everything. Yeah. So the curl pattern stays and it makes it lush and beautiful. And then when you're finished using the leave-in conditioner, usually what I do is you apply it, you leave it for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then you comb it out, then you wash it out. And
so you don't leave it in the leave-in conditioner?
You can leave it in if you want to, but I don't like to leave in my conditioner because it turns my hair curly, and I like the big stand up in your face afro. I love my afro to look a certain way. I do think the curl pattern, the coolie hair is beautiful, but for me personally, because I was bullied for my hair, it's a triumphant thing for me. Because I used to, we'll get into that after. Okay. But anyways, after you use the conditioner, what I do is I dry my hair. Well, just pat it with a cloth or a towel. And then I would just add it to the scalp with right here, very easy to use. You add it to the scalp, and I also sell bottles with the nasal as well, which makes the application process much easy. Or you can get a bottle with the spray cap, which makes the process easy as well. So it depends on what you want or how easy you want it to apply to your hair. You could get whichever bottle you want with whichever top.
Yeah.
So and I apply it to my hair, and then I massage it. I do a little.
And then boom, you leave it like that.
That's it, like that. I don't care about nothing else.
All right, I get you. I
don't care about nothing else. So this is the oil. This is the logo, with the little fro.
Is it you?
I would love to say yes, but no. It's not me. I would love to say yes. I took the picture that looked closest to me with my afro out, but it's not me. And the thing is, what I do enjoy is that this logo, the afro logo, is so beautiful. Yeah. Because I could have had different hair types or not have the afro hair on it at all. But I realized that when I went into cosmetic store, everything was the lush and the
so you're really in promoting the natural
blackness and the naturalness, and to really love yourself, because as much as I name it after my mom for the legacy, and as much as I love that it's about blackness and all that it stands for, it plays a role to my growth and my coming into myself as a woman. And after being bullied for your hair, like the cuckoo plaits comment, because my hair was so thick, it didn't matter how I would plait my hair, my mom would plait my hair, it would always come out big. And they would call it cuckoo plaits. And now it's something that Rihanna wears, the big locks and the big braids. And I remember being basically crucified for my hair when I wore like a big long braid to the back. Now it's a thing. Our race, our culture, who we are as a people, as a black people, we're gonna basically be the majority. We're no longer gonna be the minority.
Of course.
I honestly believe so. And it's necessary. I need girls to really love who you are. It's really necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, La Rose hair oil. This is the oil.
Yes.
This is the conditioner. So I think that we delivered all information. It's for all hair types. Use these products. It's up to you how you want to use it, because like you guys, listen to the whole show, the person who made the oil herself is learning every day how this oil goes. Okay,
I'm honest. Put it in. If it grow in your hair, how it work for you, do you think?
All right, so ladies, summertime, all fine. Get your edges together. Even if you put down your wigs, your lace, your everything, your weave, put your hair oil on, and always drink your water, mind your business. Somebody don't mind my business, but a little sip, you know, a little sip to that.
Life is easier that way.
You know, always take care of your hair underneath, sis. This is the advice. Always take care of your hair underneath. You guys will see these celebrities always putting on these lace fronts, but they also let you guys know that underneath, honey, these lace fronts got hair, got inches, all right? So even though you're following the trends, still be mindful of what you guys are doing, you know, health-wise and everything else. I really love the fact that you're saying that no matter what we're doing, the trends come, they go, but we are forever. We are back in style. We never was out of style.
It's just the rest of the world to notice.
Yeah, they're just catching up to we know. What we set, what we had put here a long time, they're catching up to us. But we always been the thing, you understand? Melanin, popping flavor, and dripping sauce, we always been about that life. Right. All right, people? So, Milinne.
Yes.
Thank you for being on the show, but you know what? I'm not going to tell her that yet because she ain't going away now, people. We're going on talk the things in them because I know I love when I talk the things in them. So I will be joined by Milinne and gentlemen. Continue watching because we're going into what? Talk the things in them because we're going to talk the things in them, all right? So now we're back. We're going to the segment that everybody like. Everybody love this segment. So this segment, Milinne, is called Talk the Things in Them. So before it was Topic of the Night. I used to call it Topic of the Night, and then one of those nights I was like, you know, I can talk the things in them. You know, I like to talk the things in them, right? And then after it just sticks. So my talk the things in them is Milinne, Epi, that's it. So Epi, that's it. So that's how it came about, you know, because people who does question me, who does ask about it. So I just want, you know, let the people in them know.
Okay.
Please, and also, you know, that we got, you know, you came on here because it had a time I was on my Facebook and people was telling me, you know, you and this girl, are you always talking the things in them, and you need to meet each other? And I was like, you know what, let me just, you know, go on, see what you talking about, what you be talking, what you be talking about, you know? So because I was like, ooh, why not? If people are comparing, people are saying this, I would not be like, oh, well, okay, whatever. I like, okay, no. If you see somebody full of life who pop in and who share the same things, who share the same kind of commentary as you, it's like, hey, let me just see what this sister is saying, and let me just, you know.
Thank you.
And then after,
if we could just apply that to everyday life, that would be great. You see how, like, that's how we thought in high school. Like, if we have common interests, why not link?
Yeah.
But
and then, other than that, you're also making your jokes and everything, but you are ambitious. And I really saw that as well. And after I was like, the product, you keep, you know, talking about the products. I say, you know what, let me get this sister on here. Let me talk the things in them, and let me really see what you're about.
Girl, I truly appreciate you.
So, people, the Talk the Things topic tonight was chosen by the people themselves.
Ooh.
Yes, girl.
Yes, honey.
So they like to talk about this topic. Let me put on my glass. They like this.
You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous.
They like this topic. So, you know, we're going to touch on relationship.
Oh, God.
Relationship.
Oh.
So that's going to be the topic of tonight, you know. So, what's the downfall for this generation in relationships? Now, that was the question that was mentioned to me. And I would like to also shout out Nayanka for that topic because she did, you know, put it out there. People, if you guys have a topic that you guys want me to talk about, anything, please forward them to I am Tishalita, the Facebook page, so that, you know, I would just go through it and choose a topic. So Nayanka decided to send me this topic, and I said, okay, why not? You asked for it, so give it to you.
You just want no, Nayanka. You just want no.
Yeah, so that was the main topic. So what's the downfall of this generation with relationships?
What do you think?
Man, let me get my glass. I didn't take my glass.
I was like, what do you think? I want to know what you feeling. What's going on in your head? Tell me.
But what I do think plays a big role in the downfall of this generation is a lot of insecurities, trust issues, lies.
But can you blame the trust issues for here though? I don't know about everywhere else, but for here though?
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I'm speaking in general and everything that we just see, you know, all the time is that. And, you know, a lot of this generation I have a problem where people do not make the difference between having a conversation, talking about something. They feel like if you speak about something, oh, you and your feelings.
Oh, you how much I hate that line. Like, you're in your feelings. Like, yes, I am. Like, can I not feel?
Yeah, because when you start to talk about certain things, they're like, oh, I get to know, oh, I get him know, oh, you and your feelings, this and that. I think that is very...
Able to stupid.
Yeah, it's very... I hear teen stupid, not test stupid.
Test stupid.
Okay? Communication, they also say communication is key. I believe that that's wrong. It's not only communication, it's understanding. Because we can communicate. We're communicating right now, right? We talking about things in there. Yeah, people, we talking about things in there. We're communicating, right, people?
Good communicating too.
You know? But we can communicate, but if we don't have no understanding, it don't make sense. This is going to be the vocabulary. It don't make sense. We can talk from here till tomorrow. You know, we can talk about it, but if we don't come to an understanding between each other, where are we going? Are we actually fixing something? Are we going somewhere? No. So I feel like that's a lot of things that is causing problem with the generation, because it's a lot about back and forth, like a tick for tack. It's a tick for tack.
I feel like you're done answering what I going to answer. So
yeah,
I feel like you're answering what I going to answer, because you, girl, go ahead. Testify. You going to say what I going to say, kind of.
So downfall. What is the downfall? Let me just put it in. Following celebrities. That's what I'm trying to get on.
The hype.
You know, we will talk about Cardi B. We all love Cardi B. We love her to some Cardi B. And she would say, like, 1 minute, do nothing, don't worry about that. And the next thing you know, you see a post, she and Offset is on a whole vacation.
Take her Cardi B. You sit down on Saint.Martin and go take her Cardi B. You go ahead and do that to yourself.
And then what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people are looking at these goals, relationship goals, and not understanding that the real goal is what you want your relationship to be. Just be yourself. Be yourself and be happy and work on your relationship and do what you're supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
So, anything you would want to add to that before I continue?
What I would add is that to this generation today, relationships is a competition.
Oh, wow.
Relationship has become, I need to post with her or him there, and I need to post with her and me doing this. Nothing is authentic. I don't want to, because look, everyone has their hustle, and if you're a relationship couple and that's your hustle, then that is wonderful for you. But I do find it extremely difficult to have a relationship and it's all about the YouTube. Like, it could never be authentic, because basically everything that you're doing is for that purpose. Mm-hmm. It becomes about that purpose. And that's why a lot of them just fail. So that's why when these relationships is goals, I'm like, what happens when it's done? What do you do? Do you be like, okay, so I don't want to be with my man no more? Like, what are you going to do? Never make a relationship your goal. That should never come out of your mouth. You shouldn't make any person, relationship your goal, because people change, things happen, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the person ain't shit or whatever the case or whatnot, but people has taken away the human aspect of humans. They just like, because you on social media, you have to be completely perfect. Mm-hmm. And that is ridiculous, because that's not real life in general. And this generation biggest downfall is that they ain't realistic at all. Y'all think you're gonna just have matching shoes and clothes and everything be great? Like, come on. No. Come on. You really think that I gonna never fight? Like, come on.
I mean, that's, you know, I got some people, you know, they will do it in private, which, I got a lot of things you will talk about if we're going into this. Anyhow.
That private thing, I got an issue with it to an extent. I'm not saying to go tell the whole world, but there's a big difference, like you said, memes. There's a big difference between having a private relationship and nobody know you got a man or woman. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit, because if my take it back to when our parents were dating, there was no social media, but you know who was married to who. You don't know what's going on in there, but you know.
This is where we're going to talk about. You see, I'm happy that you came on top of this. So this is what we're going to talk about. Privacy and secrecy. For those, you know, we just going to clear it up. Privacy. You're with someone. Are you kicking it? Are you like that laid back? Okay, people they need to know who you with, who I with. If they know, they know. If they don't know, then that is business. That's one thing. That's privacy. You hiding. No secrecy. No. Let me tell you something, honey. When you know you got a man or a woman, drama. You understand? I ain't bashing no male and then things for the females are talking in general. Both I can get it, okay? We're gonna keep it real here. We talking the things in them.
No, wait, look, I just always say this. Like, you know how they got a line, niggas age?
You know?
Oh, bitches age. I know. Like we both age.
Pretty much. So you have a man or he have a woman and then nobody don't know about I acting single.
Baby. Pull up together in a place we gotta leave separate, baby.
Well, you know what? That's a conversation. So let me ask you a question. Do you think that it's a problem if your partner does not post you on social media? Does that makes a problem? Do you think that when they do not do that, you have secrecy? Want someone to see who they are with? Do you think that? Do you think that your partner has to post you as well?
I'm gonna be honest. I do see the problematic area of when people post people because there's humanness. There's people who are human, and then there's real jackasses of the world. I mean, they just live to cause problems for no reason. So this is what I say. Okay, especially if you had some people that don't know how to let go. I call them like they just don't know how to move on. Like in their mind, I wait here forever, girl. It don't matter. I just wait here. Or I call them the very problematic baby mamas. Oh. Or people who have children with people and they just have like this overbearing claim on your life that you just cannot
move on.
Yeah.
Or like, he's thinking about me. Everything he does is for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like you extra. So maybe that person may want to keep you. Maybe that person may want to keep your baby mama from knowing who you is, but sweetheart, just so you know, she know. Women, she know. No, but let's just keep it 100. The world is small. Not even Saint.Martin. The world is extremely small. So she know. Like you really want to think she don't know or he don't know? Like come on, all it takes is for you to go somewhere and somebody see that. That's it. It goes a long way. I really think I get why you would not want to tell the world, but still, you could give a little hint that you are in a relationship. There's ways of doing
to
it
make your partner feel comfortable, and feel like okay, you know, I'm secured. I don't have to worry about certain things, which is a fact. I'm just asking because everybody have a opinion about that. Everybody have their own opinion.
No, but you can't say. Look, the truth is, people, especially men, I don't like to generalize everybody, but men like to show off what they're proud of. Whether it be you work hard for your car, you work hard for the house, you work hard to buy your body. They're proud of what they work hard for, and they show it off. Just why you have a Facebook in the first place. You know what? If you don't want to post me, you shouldn't have a Facebook, period.
Wait, hold up.
If you don't want, I feel like if you have a Facebook, it's for a purpose. You want to show something, it's for a reason. Show
himself or herself.
But why wouldn't you want to show my part of you? Exactly. That you're in a relationship? That's where I have the issue. If there's no signal or sign that this person got a woman, listen, right?
Yeah, don't be with a person, right?
Listen, no, it's not about that now. They got several women when that is. And that's usually the case. We're going to keep it all the way. No, let's keep it spicy. Let's keep it spicy. If there is no sign of it, there is several women that belong to him on that timeline. Okay. And that's just a fact.
So he just don't want to hurt no feelings. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are with a woman or a man and they do not post who they are with.
Not even that. Like there's no you know the profiles I talk. Like the homies, bear but so not one way. Like really not something about my baby, not even a body. So your woman never make body?
But even maybe you're ready to put that out there as it. You know, some of them, this is where we make the difference between boys and men. How about you? You mentioned that you have a daughter.
I do. I haven't had I have a terror.
What would be your, it would reach a point in life that you have to speak certain things. Or would you be open to have certain conversations with her? Or you have things you just would not talk about? You prefer someone else to talk about? Where relationship or concern, would you educate her to that point?
To be honest, I've thought about that a lot, especially with how I chose to do things in my life. And I realized that my mother is either the strongest woman on the planet or the craziest. Because I did things that I just would not allow my daughter to do. And I know it's hypocritical and I know it's crazy and I know it's unfair. But if my daughter comes to me 18 and tell me she won't get married, I'm going to knock her out. Saying to me, because I always say this, my marriage and the age that I got married, I'm going to hide it from my daughter. I don't want her to know because I don't want her to do it. Not because I made a mistake. It was the best decision of my life. I am so happy, but because I realized I was lucky. After, I can't sit and act like this is something that happens all the time because it could have very much, I'm very realistic. As much as I'm positive, I'm realistic. It could have very much be that I got married, got pregnant. I got married, couldn't follow my dreams, couldn't do nothing. My husband was the type of man, is the type of man that not only allows you to follow your dreams, but man, does he puts into it. He is your cheerleader. He is your coach, your motivational speaker. He is
you were gifted with the Sierra prayer.
Yes, the Sierra prayer. I will call that because believe you me, I had a future now. Y'all ain't even want to know. I had a whole future situation and I got my Russell. My husband is my Russell. Literally.
Ladies.
Like I was dog, baby. Y'all, it exists, baby. That's why I always say after the boy, don't worry, Mr. Man will come true. They always come true. You just gotta be patient and watch what you're looking for, and don't be so. I need it to be cookie cutter. White people break up, Caucasians break up. We don't. We still stay with the person. Some kind of how you looking at me dead in my eyes. I feel like you know exactly what you're talking about. Like people never really break up. I've literally seen that like some kind of how are you stay connect. That is so dangerous. Do you realize that you will never be able to move on because you have connected yourself to so much people and all these people's lives matter to you and everything that it's dangerous. Learn to break the hell up. That is so. I don't care how the history. Learn to do it like white people. Do it like the white people. We're done. Cool. Okay, Ricky. All right, Sharon. I'm gonna go out with Tom. They find the babysitter and they're good. Like everyone's good. We need to do it like Tom and Sharon, okay? Cause Raphael and Serena ain't doing it right. They're still talking. They ain't doing it right. You know how annoying that is.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all still talking,
We don't want no Sharon and Ricky. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the talk, the things in them. So I just want to shout out one time to Your Vision Production. If you guys are looking to get any camera work done, any recording, events, weddings, whatever you guys want to record, check them out. Your Vision Production. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had MILZ on the show, Milinne, also known as MILZ. So, please let the people in them know where they can find you on social media.
Okay, well, you can find me on social media. You can call, you can just add my Facebook, Milinne Delices Gumbs. You could also add my page to get the rose, the La Rose Hair Oil. It's basically called MRS Rose Hair, La Rose Hair Oil. That's my page. And if you go to my personal page as well, you will find links to where you can go to get the product. I have great news. A website is coming soon.
Yeah.
So you guys will be able to order your products and it will be able to be shipped worldwide much more conveniently, and you'll be able to pay online. So that process is much more easier. Commercials are coming soon, and I also want to basically do a customer appreciation type of launch. Say for instance, for 6 months, I would change the logo of the oil to a customer's face.
Oh, wow.
That's how much I appreciate what you guys have done for me. So what we would do is, if you're interested, you come in, I pay for the photo shoot, the whole shebang, you get pampered, and you get your picture, and it's called La Rosa Oil. For 6 months, you are the face. Enjoy yourself, have your fun, get flossy, like, you know me already, get flossy always.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching the show, and don't forget, same place, same time. And we don't only have to see each other on Fridays on the show. Follow me on all of my social media at I am Tishalita.